Hey there guys, I'm Hello Japan, and welcome to Assassin's Creed. So, it's kind of disappointing what happened with this. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I sent out a tweet, I guess at the time of recording this a couple days ago, and I was like, you know, I sat down and recorded 2 hours of a new LP, and I lost all the commentary. So that was this LP, or 2B LP, and I was pretty upset about it. As you can see, for anyone who's familiar with Assassin's Creed, at least the first one, the game's broken up into memory blocks, or just like, just easy way, like, I guess levels to a certain extent. But I was on memory block 3, or level 3 essentially, and when I was like, you know what, I'm done with this session, go out, render everything, video was fine. Video was perfectly fine. However, the commentary, for whatever reason, basically the last 48 minutes of it was gone. So just shy of half of the audio was gone. So obviously, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to keep that, and I didn't want to do post-commentary, because I haven't done post-commentary since... Fuck me, since like, I think when I first started I did post-commentary, but yeah, not gonna do that at this point. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll take a couple days off from the LP, come back to it, and try it again. So that's where we're at right now. And also, one more thing before we get started, I have gone back to an older style of recording, or not style, an older process of recording. I'm actually using my AverMedia to capture this video, only because a long time ago, I had issues with desyncing, and I ran a test not too long ago, just the other day, and I was able to capture half an hour of footage without any desync. So I'm gonna try and do this again. Just keep in mind though that I could possibly revert back to the Elgato, at least for, you know, just after this first session, only because there might be desync. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna hope that there's not. Well, anyway, let's get started. One note, though, about the game. There aren't any subtitles. For whatever reason, this game did not have subtitles when it was launched. I think there's a mod or something you can add to the PC that actually adds subtitles. Maybe. Not sure, but at least for the console releases, there are no subtitles. And I'm playing this on the Xbox 360. And yes, we're gonna start a new game. Boom! So there we go. Okay, I'm ready to start. Enough delay. Sorry if you're clicking, I'm adjusting my monitor volume. See, and now the problem is that, like, a lot of this stuff, because I finished all the Assassin's Creeds up until Assassin's Creed 4. I haven't actually finished that game yet, but like I haven't. The last time I finished Assassin's Creed 1 was probably back in like 2010 or something. So it's kind of spoiled for me, because I remember. You know, after doing the LP, the beginning of it, I remember this stuff now, so it's not as like, oh, I don't remember this. This is awesome.
I need you to try and relax.
Whatever.
Let me try and stabilize him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember to be quiet for
the sound of my voice.
for them talking in the background.
What you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it, it's not working.
Give it a moment, mister. You'll adjust.
How many people have I killed so far?
We're losing him.
That's enough, Miss Stillman.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out now.
Holy shit. How many people did I kill? I probably killed like 3 or 4 people. Oh my god, I punched him to death.
You okay?
I told you he'd be fine.
You bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down. A wise decision.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Wow! Going back a second time, I don't realize, there's a ton of dialogue to the game. So much speaking. But no, yeah, I was actually really frustrated that, for whatever reason, the audio file or commentary file just
unstable. Attempting
just
to
died
restore
on me, and it was just
synchronization.
so frustrating. I hate it when the things
Hello,
like that happen.
Subject 17.
Because, more or less,
This tutorial has been
you
prepared
just
in order
wasted,
to better
the way I
acclimate
look
you
at
to
it,
the Animus'
is you
control
wasted 2
system.
hours of your life
Instructions will
for
follow
fucking
shortly.
nothing. Sure, you played a game and it was fun,
The
but I was playing a game
synchronization
to
bar
make a video,
represents how in
and it's
sync
just
you are
like,
with your ancestors' memories.
it's so
If you ever
frustrating
fall
that things like this
completely out of
happen.
sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently
So I'm going to kind of talk
dangerously
over her
close
just
to
because it is the tutorial, and if you've seen an
Please
Assassin's
follow all
Creed,
forthcoming
they all
instructions in
play
order to
generally the
restore
same.
system stability.
You'll have your synchronization bar. Once it goes out of
Animus
desync, you die, and
utilizes
you'll
a
just start back
puppeteering
over.
concept to control the actions of your ancestor.
This is a puppeteering thing.
I'm loading subroutines
And as you can
to
see,
validate your body's
it
adaptation
will all make
to the
sense as we
Animus.
start playing through the
We will
tutorial.
begin by exploring the default
But one thing I wanted to
actions
mention
at each
about the
input.
video, actually, is that I'm going back to my session recording style. So
While
this kind
standing still,
of
use the
thing
head
you
button to observe your environment.
kind of thing you saw with my Fallout 3 Let's Play, where I sat down for an hour or two and then split the videos up in that
Good.
way. So that's kind of what I'm planning on doing.
To walk
I hope
through
you guys
these
don't
jar
mind.
carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization
Okay,
process.
ladies, come on. Come on. What if you saw that in real life? Just like 400 ladies carrying jars.
Well done.
That'd be weird to see. So yeah, no, the sessions. I'm gonna take this full sessions and split them up into episodes, anywhere from 15 to 25 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna try and stick with a 15 to 20 minute range, just because that's kind of like the sweet spot for most videos nowadays.
Are more action oriented.
Oh, it's funny because when I first started, or at least when I first started watching YouTube, not even just making content, just watching, it it was actually a maximum of 10 minutes. And only 10 minutes, people found out you could upload at 10 minutes and 59 seconds. So all the videos I watched are like 10 minutes and 58 seconds. It's pretty cool.
Onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile.
But you know, the only problem I have with this game is that
Good.
it's way too repetitive, and we'll actually get into that once we
Using
start
your
traveling
left button in
around
high
and start
profile
seeing
will allow you
things.
to sprint.
But
Sprinting is useful to escape
the
from
later
soldiers
games
or
really
to get
do
closer
resolve
to a
that.
fleeing target.
Granted, they're still repetitive,
However,
and that's the
be
problem that this
careful
game
not to
suffers
bump
from,
into
or the
anyone,
series suffers
or you
from, is
can
just
lose your
repetition.
balance and
But
tumble
it's
to the ground.
still fun, if that makes
While
any
sprinting,
sense.
reach the
I mean,
marker before
if
this
you
man does.
think about it with any other game in that context, it's like, well, something that's repetitive can still be fun. Yeah, I mean,
Well done.
I don't know, and that's the thing, is I'm not gonna come anywhere
The enemies
close
will
to getting
also provide
100%
other important
completion rate on this
information.
game, or
The social
only
status
because
icon gives you
only because
information
of
on
that
your social
repetition.
status.
It's
The different
because it's
states will be explained in
so
context soon.
so repetitive that I just don't want to even
This icon
play it
appears when a soldier is
that
looking
much.
at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either
I mean, I guess
unaware
for the first
or
few
suspicious of who you are.
first few memory
To
blocks, I
illustrate the
might
change in
do.
awareness level, you will stealth assassinate
I don't
the
know. I
soldier.
might do
First,
full.
lock onto your target. Now, select your hidden blade.
I might do full synchronization. I'm not sure yet, but I'm still thinking about it.
With your blade
We'll find out,
selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
Yeah. So this right here, the hidden blade is probably one of the coolest weapons in all of video games. At least in my opinion, in terms of swords and things like that. Guns, I have my own favorites, but in terms of knives and swords and things, it is really cool.
Who's responsible for this?
Uh-oh.
The dead body has
No!
alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response.
So let's go
Provoke
up and
this
bump him.
soldier.
Hey, buddy.
Notice how the social status icon has changed.
And that is
to
something you will
exposed.
hate about
Use the
this
ladder
game.
and try to break
The
the line of
fucking
sight.
game just constantly, the guards are like, he's an assassin, get him! All the
Excellent.
time.
The line of sight has been broken.
All the time.
Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier.
And we'll be doing a lot of hiding in this game.
Good.
So that's
Your
another thing, is
social
that I think
status
that the other
indicates that you are
series,
hidden,
or that the other
but
games in the
soldier
series
is
do
still
really
looking
well,
for
is
you.
that
Wait until your social
don't
status changes again.
have to hide all the time, Because I think the way this game works, I could be wrong, I think the way this game works is that if you're spotted, you have to go hide, or else you'll just be constantly being searched for by the guards.
The soldier has lost
Now,
your
don't quote
turn.
me on that, because,
You
like I
are
said, it
now
has been a while
anonymous,
since I've actually
and you
played.
can exit the hide
About
spot.
actually, almost a year since I played Assassin's Creed 3. That was the last one I, completed all the way through. But, I don't know. And it is going to be a grind for me until we actually get back to the part of the game where I
Being
was.
anonymous will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Yeah, so these are the main things we're going to use to hide within the game. You'll never see me use scholars other than slipping past guards. I'm never going to use them to actually hide.
Let us continue with a demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
There we go. And then this is another example of something where, other than blending in with the scholars themselves, I'm not going to use this. I mean, and I do like that they, took all of these ideas that were actually fairly interesting. The blend thing.
Good.
Gently pushing people out of the... I think maybe... Do they still have the gently pushing people
Now
out of
that
the
you
way?
are fully synced, a new ability
not
is
sure.
available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision.
But anyway,
This sixth sense helped your ancestor
some of the
understand
mechanics throughout the
intentions of
series
people around him.
have been removed, and most of them have been refined. So, like, the Eagle Vision isn't called Eagle Vision anymore. It's called something else. I don't remember what it was called. But essentially, it does the same thing, but it's a little bit more improved. The parkour is a little bit more improved, and just wait until we start doing some real parkour, because I have fucking bone to pick with this game. I hate the parkour in this game. The other titles improve it significantly. Especially the little bit I played of 4, awesome. 3 even was really good. But this first game is so frustrating with the parkour elements, it's unbelievable.
Well done.
But you can only do Eagle Vision while you're fully synced. So keep that in mind.
Remember, Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced.
Yeah, there you go.
Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you with staying in sync. The Creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the Creed.
Basically, if you
You have
finish missions,
successfully
you'll gain
completed
health,
the tutorial.
or if you just sit there, your health will
most
eventually
stable
regenerate.
memory block
That's
will
all it's
now be
saying.
loaded.
And there we go! Animus tutorial complete. And this is what I love doing during loading screens. Oh, which way am I going? This way. I don't know why I find it so fascinating. I always do it though. Or I run around.
Wait! There must be another way. This one need not die.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors.